The latest stimulus news and updates, as well as building the case for those second stimulus checks, and talking about my $2,400 giveaway. As always, this video pertains to anybody in the following categories: SSI, supplemental security income; Social Security recipients, whether it's retirement, disability, or survivors; VA beneficiaries; people who are low income or no income, the disabled, and basically the underdog. Anybody that falls into these categories, I'm here for you. That's why I continue to come back each and every day making these videos. So let's get right into this. But hey everybody, today is Thursday, September 3rd already. I can't believe it. But welcome back. I hope you're having a nice day so far. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be eligible for that giveaway I'm going to talk about in just a couple minutes, you need to be subscribed anyway. So do it. Hit the button. All right, let's get into this. Let's talk about the latest stimulus news. What's going on? What are people saying? And then let's talk about some other, building the case like I've been doing in my last couple of videos about these second stimulus checks. All right, just the other day, or maybe it was yesterday, Steven Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, Steven Mnuchin, reiterated that we need additional stimulus. He's been saying this. Everybody has been saying this. We need additional stimulus. Everybody continues to say this. Not only that, Republicans yesterday basically showed their hand a little bit more, and they raised their potential price tag on this next stimulus package up to $1.5 trillion. So originally, just, a week ago, they said they'd go up to about $1.3 trillion. Well, now, again, yesterday, there was hint once again that they would be willing to move up to $1.5 trillion, while Democrats are sitting at $2.2 trillion. The reason this is important is because they continue to get closer and closer. Now, I just said this the other day. Originally, when we started this whole negotiation, Republicans were at $1 trillion, while Democrats were at $3.4 trillion. Well, over the course of about 6 or 7 weeks or so, we've shaved that margin down to currently we're sitting at about $700 billion. So again, Republicans kind of showing their hand at about 1.5 trillion, and Democrats at 2.2 trillion. So we're sitting at about a $700 billion margin between the two. So that's important because we're really narrowing that gap. Well, not daily, but close enough. So as we know, the senators are back in session next Tuesday, September 8th, which is great. Gives them some time to come back, kind of hammer this thing out, agree on something, and get it prepared for the House, who decides to come back on September 14th, which is Monday. So the following Monday after that, the House will be back. So hopefully this next week, when Senate is in session and the House is not, hopefully they can hammer something out, come up with something, and get it prepared so that they can present it to the House of Representatives on that Monday when they get back, because these people have a lot of work to do in September, and it's going to be a shortened month for them by the time they actually get back in session and do something. I don't know about you guys, but life must be pretty dang great for them. When all else fails and you can't get an agreement, go on vacation for a month. I mean, what the heck? Nobody's suffering or anything. Nobody can't pay their bills. I mean, people don't have jobs. They don't have enough food. They can't pay their bills. They don't have additional stimulus. So I guess when all else fails, hit the road and go sit on the beach for a month. I don't know. I guess that's their strategy. I don't know. I mean, I'd be like, hey, let's get the people some relief. I mean, people are struggling. People are starving. It's a sad situation. But that's why I continue to be here for you. I want to be that guy to look out for you. Actually, I made a pretty interesting video last night that I released. If you want to check that out, it's titled something like The Underdog Advocate, basically giving 6 reasons why I continue to make these videos and why I have this community. So check that video out if you're interested. Otherwise, building the case once more for these second stimulus checks. United Airlines, among so many other corporations, is one of the latest to announce, hey guys, we're going to be laying off an additional over 16,000 people in October. Alongside American Airlines, who announced just a few days ago they're going to be furloughing over 19,000 people, along with Delta Airlines, thousands more. Like I said in my video the other day, MGM Resorts, 18,000 people. Boom, got the axe. Not only that, the city of Los Angeles, California, they just announced 15,000 people. Chop, chop, see ya, you're out of here. So, I mean, these are like massive numbers, tens of thousands of people. This is just what we're hearing about. What about all the small businesses, the medium-sized businesses that have closed their doors for good? What about all those? I mean, we're not hearing about those because they're not in the thousands. We're not hearing about 100 here, 20 there, 600 there. We're not hearing about those little numbers. We're hearing about the tens of thousands of numbers from these massive corporations. Not only that, additionally, restaurants. I mean, we're getting into the cooler seasons here. A lot of restaurants are operating still because they can do carryout and they have their outdoor patios open. Well, guess what? It's early September. What happens in a month from now, 2 months from now, when the weather is too cool for these patios to continue to be open and these restaurants to be operational? Guess what? They're probably going to have to close their patios or do something to improvise. I'm guessing a lot of restaurants are just kind of riding this thing out saying, let's keep our patios open as long as we can. And then guess what? We're not going to be able to survive anymore once the cold season comes in and we need to close our patios because they just can't do it with no PPP money. I mean, that dried up back in August. There's no more unless we get an additional stimulus. There's so many reasons why we need an additional stimulus. I feel like if we don't get an additional stimulus, which we basically already know we're going to, it's just a matter of what is it going to include and what's going to be the price tag. If we didn't though, let's just say if we did not get another stimulus package, I mean, why even try anymore? I don't know. Seriously, just like throw in the towel. There'd be no reason in even really trying anymore. I feel like it's just like a huge freaking melting pot lately. And Congress is the witch that's sitting there stirring the pot. It's really sad and unfortunate. Not only that, the jobless claims, like the jobless number, was released this morning. They do it every Thursday morning. It's released. 881,000 additional people applied for unemployment benefits. In 1 week, 881,000 new people applied for unemployment benefits. That's nuts. Almost 1 million people in a week, new people in a week applying for unemployment benefits. That's nuts. Not only that, building the case even further, these unemployment benefits, the enhanced unemployment benefits that were issued through President Trump's executive order coming up on a month ago, those benefits are going to be running out here soon because they're stealing money out of FEMA to pay for those unemployment benefits. Well, guess what? FEMA doesn't have an unlimited amount of money in their fund to continue on with this program or to continue on with these benefits. There's only a certain amount of money available for these enhanced unemployment benefits. Well, guess what? That money is going to be eliminated. It's going to be depleted here within just not that long, a couple of weeks. And then guess what? We're going to be in the same situation we were back in late July when all that enhanced unemployment, the $600, that also depleted. So guess what? I mean, it didn't deplete, but it ended. That ended. So we're going to be in the same situation with the unemployment thing once again in about 2 weeks when that money is gone. So one other thing I want to talk about. I've had some people really concerned about this. As of September 1st, that payroll tax holiday that President Trump, the executive order he signed about a month ago, went into effect as of September 1st. A lot of people are really worried about this because, as we know, that payroll tax is the tax, the 6.2% that funds Social Security. Here's all I want to say. Just remember, at this time, it is a deferral. So what that means is that money is not going into that payroll tax is not being collected for employers who are actually participating. It's not mandatory to participate. So there's a lot of companies, corporations out there that are not even participating in this. But those who are, it's the 6.2% that funds Social Security, and it's a deferral. So basically, it's not going to be collected through the end of the year, but the first 4 months of next year, 2021, from basically January 1st to the end of April, that money will be paid back. So they'll double the tax. Now, if President Trump is reelected, he has said that he wants to eliminate that tax, which a lot of people would say, oh my gosh, they're going to be defunding Social Security. I just want to say, don't worry about it. Seriously, please do not worry about that. Don't stress out about that. It's not something to be worrying about right now. These programs have millions. I talked about it on Sunday. I made a video on Sunday. 64 million people draw on Social Security benefits each and every month. I can't imagine that they're going to leave 64 million people high and dry with no benefits. So please don't let that bother you. These programs will get funding from some other types of tax revenues. They'll get it from somewhere. So please, just because they're eliminating that tax temporarily, don't let that worry you. These programs are not going to dry up in like a year. So I just want to say that because people have been leaving comments saying, I'm really worried about the tax holiday that's being implemented. So that's the deal. Just please don't worry about that right now. I'll continue to watch it. Of course, if we get any other information about it, I'll let you know, but just don't let that bother you too much. All right, finally, I've been having some questions about this $2,400 giveaway. The best thing I can say is check out my video from Monday. This couple days ago, August 31st, I'm giving away up to $2,400. And basically all you need to do is you need to be subscribed and leave a comment on that video with either your Venmo username, Venmo handle, whatever, however I can find you on Venmo, or Cash App, same thing. And what I'll do is when we get to the point where it comes up to give that money away, I will just use the random comment generator, as I always do, to choose the winners, and then I'll just look in the comment and say, okay, Crazy Cat Lady 123 is the winner today, or that winner, and then I would just choose her, and then that would be the winner. But by the way, I just used that Crazy Cat Lady 123 as an example. So if there is actually somebody with that name, please, you're not the winner right now. That was just an example. But anyway, I hope that makes sense. But please check out that video from Monday. I give all the details in that video of the giveaways and everything. I'm really excited about it. And I sincerely thank all of you for being here, continuing to be here, and sharing the videos with all of your friends, families, neighbors, associates, the garbage man, the mailman, the checkout person at the grocery store, at the pharmacy, at the gas station, everything like that, to send them over here to the Blind to Billionaire channel and get this fun content. And you get to see me each and every day with some good content and a new shirt every day, which, by the way, this is another new shirt that that's basically what I do on my weekends. I go to the store and I buy like 8 to 10 new shirts literally every weekend. So anyway, have a nice Thursday. If I get any more information today, certainly I'll let you know as always. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow. So I got your back. Check out that video from Monday and check out the video from yesterday if you're interested in wondering, why does this crazy blind guy continue to coming back every day? Gosh, he's so annoying. But anyway, have a nice day. I'll see you.